What's going on, people? How you doing? TK Pryor coming at you. Mr. Finance here on social media, hashtag Master Wealth Builders. Today I just wanted to talk to you guys about the inability to see, because of the fact that the illusionary system in which we live in has many people pretty much paid for, bought and sold. So you have two types of people. You have the boule, who are aware but take a death oath to stay quiet. So then you have the people that are just lazy, operating within their low chakra, who are comfortable. So they're not aware, but they support the boule who are aware, because they benefit from the enslavement systems and they're comfortable. Lazy. So people don't want change. They don't want to influence or have anything to affect their personal comfort zone and their boats and the things that they're getting kickbacks from. So you're getting Federal Reserve notes as a means to have more access than everybody else. So you're benefiting from an organization that allows you to enslave everyone around you. So the perpetuation of human trafficking and slavery continues within this womb, this matrix, because people are in their low chakra. Their lowest energy center is where they exist. So it's kind of like they don't have the ability, the unaware don't have the ability to understand or to comprehend, because they're in their lowest house. So it's a situation where people are trapped by their own ignorance. People are, just horrible. You can't expect shit to be great when that person's a piece of shit. And that's what I'm finding to be true as I dive into what really makes this system work, and I study the dynamics of principle. Because once you get into the principles, it's easier to understand just how everything is illusionary and fooling. And then you see the people who are aware but are entrapping. And then you also see the people who are unaware but just operating in their low chakra, not capable of understanding or comprehending, but comfortable. So it puts you in an interesting situation, because you have empathy. You are your brother's keeper, but you have to only affect those who can be affected. In other words, I make these videos, I make an attempt to reach you guys on the level that you're at, and I point out the boule, the people that are getting kickbacks to keep you enslaved, and I point out the lazy, low energy center people within their base. And then I let you decide where you want to be. Most people are going to sit still. Okay, so here's the problem that I have with the people who sit still, and also, believe it or not, the people who are getting kickbacks to enslave. The issue is you're getting paid in commercial fiat paper that's devaluing, and the estate to which that paper is valued on is being transferred back to the people, which makes the bond useless and ineffective and worthless. So the devaluation of commercial paper is continuous because the asset in which backs it is being returned as consciousness basically rises, and as we transition into the age of Aquarius, the age of information. People are learning that the commercial paper is back on the physical asset of the land, the people. So if the people wake up and take their birthright back, then that makes the commercial paper ineffective, worthless, depreciating, negative liability. So my thing is, you're comfortable, right? Because you're a piece of shit operating in your low energy center, and you're a boule who took a death oath, and you're getting kickbacks in worthless commercial paper. So you're really doing yourself a disservice because the commercial paper is not worth anything, and neither is your oath. You're getting kickbacks on something that has no value, something that's deemed valuable by decree. And the theft that you're doing to steal the inheritance of the people is starting to fade because the people are waking up to their inheritance. So where does that leave those vampires, those people? In other words, you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice to rest your loins and your future in worthless commercial paper, or to wake up to what's really going on and reclaim your inalienable rights, reclaim your birth right. So people say, well, how does that apply to me being able to feed myself or being able to participate in commerce? And my solution to participation in what represents commerce, the stars and stripes, is simply to convert commercial paper into real money, tangible assets, and then protect those assets underneath your trust, your estate, so that the time and energy that you put into work, in which you're paid in commercial private paper, then gets converted into tangible assets that then gets protected underneath your private estate. So everyone has a choice that they have to make, and you have to decide to continue to support these vampires or to stand up for what these vampires are trying to steal from you. Because that's all this is. It's a theft process. It's a conveyance or a transfer. The greatest wealth transfer in human history. To take the birthright or the inheritance from the heirs to the biggest estate within the 7 continents. You're an heir to the largest continent within the 7, because our continent consists of 2 continents, North America and South America. So with you being the heir to that continent, this is nothing but theft. That's all this is. Theft to your birthright. So you have to make a choice in terms of standing or sitting down.